Jimmy Butler.
It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines, where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick out of Villanova, and his father carved out a 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote, how hard he worked just to get unguaranteed contracts showed me that I have to work 10 times harder. I thank him for letting me see that at a young age. Guys?
Family business. Allie, thanks. And we talk a lot about momentum heading into the postseason, but then you see teams resting their players, willing to take a few losses, Smitty.
Well, B.A., the reason why is you have veteran stars who know how to win in the playoffs. Health tends to be your #1 concern for those guys. But for young upstarts, momentum can make the difference, especially in that first series.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3. The small forward hits the three-pointer.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Hero. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Butler. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Here's Hart. 9 points for him in his last game. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Hero. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Randall, good.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Hero. Here's Martin. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Barrett against Butler. Now here's Barrett, guarded closely. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Lowry. Now Hero. Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Count the basket.
From that range, Tyler is money. Well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Barrett finds Randall over Butler, and it's Randall that time on the assist by Barrett.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Hero outside, fires the three, knocks down the triple. Hero's got 5 now.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out in front, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Love in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
That's good from Butler. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Butler hits them both. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Oladipo. 1:36 left in the first half. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Robinson, he's checked in for Lowry. A minute 31 left in the first half. 4 on the clock. Love for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
As long as they maintain that same aggressiveness, they should be in solid shape to come away victorious again.
And Miami has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Butler played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Outside Barrett. quickly against Oladipo. And it's quickly with a miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Oladipo outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Now here's Randall. 23 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now here's quickly to the middle. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, up 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano-a-mano.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
Now turning our focus to the Miami Heat, this game has been a nail-biter.
They're lucky to be in this. They have no energy at all. On the defensive end, we know slow rotations equal easy buckets. See what I just did there?
And they're trying to rely on their offense, Shaq, to save them. Feels like a dangerous approach.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
So on the floor for New York. And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Here's Butler. After the basket by New York. Pass to Adebayo. Good on the baseline, Jay. Adebayo's got 6.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Adebayo with it. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And he can't get the first one.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Derrick Rose comes in for Barrett. Good on the second one. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has, always finding ways to make an impact.
Miami trailing. Hero outside. 1:16 left to play in the third quarter here. Adebayo, a screen on Rose to the paint, and it's stolen by Rose. Hart passes to Rose. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now an 8-point Knick lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Butler. Fades away, and they pick up 2.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Robinson, a screen on Hero. Rose with it, guarded by Adebayo. A leaner, denied by Adebayo. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Love is checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. Strus, he's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein a screen. Rose finds quickly. Off target with the 3. Here's Vincent. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. For 3, Robinson. That shot is off. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out in front. They lead by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Duncan Robinson is out there with Butler. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And for the Heat, they're shooting 41% in this game. Love, a screen on quickly. Back to Butler. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Toppin against Butler. Over Toppin. Butler's shot is good.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Quickly outside. And it's blocked by Butler.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Got a piece of it. Here's Vincent. Inside. Here's Love. Vincent. Love a screen on Brunson. Pass to Strus. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. Strus has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Yeah, normally you want to foul a big here. Not when it's Randall, though, a great foul shooter.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Grimes. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And here's Hero. Shoots over Hart, and again it's Miami converting.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Randall against Martin. Robinson, a screen on Martin. Left side Robinson. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. Over Lowry. And too long on the shot.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Hero with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Count it! And that one brings him within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
The first one, and that'll put him up 2. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting from New York, Josh Hart.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. Can't knock in the three. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.